lineup for Miami. Bam Adebayo is out there with Andrew Wiggins. Then it's Norman Powell. Then there's Mitchell. And it's Hero in at the 2 spot. And for the Warriors, the combo up front is Draymond in post. Moody is out there with Stephen Curry. And it's Butler in at the 3 spot. And this is a tough time of the season, Grant. A few months in with a few months to go.
Yeah, B.A. You know, for the players, this is when they start to feel the grind of the regular season. A lot of the guys are dealing with nagging fatigue or mental weariness.
Here's Curry, outside, Green. Outside Butler, and they call an illegal screen here.
And you hope this early foul doesn't dissuade his aggressiveness.
Now here's Hero. Moody defends. And here's Hero. Outside Mitchell. Shot clock at 6. Inside. And Adebayo, the bucket on the assist by Mitchell.
Well, Bam at 6'9" might be undersized at his position, but he plays with such incredible intensity.
Now here's Curry. From the arc. Rebound Miami. Last game matched up with the Thunder. Tough loss there.
You know, sometimes you just don't match up with a team no matter what you do, and it starts to feel like quicksand.
Yeah, it wasn't a close one, and sometimes that's the kind of loss you'd rather have because it really gets the attention of your player.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
And so it's Curry with it. He brings it up for Golden State. It's a 5-point game. Pass to Butler. Here's Moody. He's guarded by Hero. Powell against Butler. He hits it just before the shot clock expires.
And when there's a difficult task, Jimmy Butler is the answer for his team.
Wiggins outside. Hero for 3. And the Heat, another 3.
Well, he's so potent offensively. It's easy to draw up plays for him.
Outside, Green. Outside, Butler. This one for 3. Can't get a second shot to fall. Now 1 of 2. Miami has gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. And Andrew Wiggins is a great sidekick stand. He can also be a leading man at times.
Well, you know, B.A., a wing with his size and knack for scoring will always be welcome. And with the way he's improved his defense, you have a solid two-way player.
Mitchell, the offensive rebound, and finished off by Adebayo.
Well, the activity that Bam plays with is special. He's always looking to grab an offensive rebound.
Back to Curry. And count that. 2 points and a chance for 1 more at the line.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Once he gets in deep on the defense, there is no way he's missing a layup like that.
And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. Pajimski's checked in for the Warriors.
1 shot.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. 1 shot.
And even as the Heat look to go younger, this is not a team with an appetite for lengthy rebuilds.
Yeah, B.A. The one advantage they possess when star players around the league ponder a change of scenery, Miami certainly has some great views.
The kick out to Wiggins. Adebayo, a screen on Butler. Pass to Mitchell. There's the 3. It's rebounded by Golden State. They come into this one following the loss to Atlanta.
One thing we saw from them that game, and we see it around the league, an over-dependency on the 3 ball.
That shot, the 3, is very volatile. On games when it's falling, you can beat anyone, but when you're leaning on it and you go cold, tough sledding.
Now here's Adebayo, giving them some good production, putting up just around 16.5 points a game. Powell, it's good.
What this team loves about Norman Powell, his ability to stretch the court.
Mitchell against Curry. They set a pick from deep three-point land. He can't get that one to fall.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Up top, Hero over Butler. Hero, no good.
Well, he's more than comfortable in the mid-range, but you can't make them all.
Outside Curry. Pass to Butler, and the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Head coach Steve Kerr and I got a chance to talk for a bit. Like everyone, he's impressed with Adebayo's relentless nature. He said, quote, "We have to match his intensity at both ends, trying to keep him off of the glass and trying to keep the ball out of his hands. Coach knows they can do it for stretches, but he wonders if they can do it for a full game." Back to you.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. Now here's Curry, coming off a 31-point game against Atlanta.
Yeah, but it wasn't just the scoring. He had a bunch of assists, too, affecting the offense in so many ways.
It's Powell on the wing. Moody defends. Mitchell, the pass to Adebayo. And here's Hero. Pass to Mitchell. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention. And over the last month, these are the teams that have been getting it done on offense. Number 5, the Warriors.
This team has really found a great offensive rhythm lately, learning smart plays, sharing the ball, and racking up points.
The Heat making a switch here. Jaquez is checked in. Warriors trail by 5. Now Curry, looking at his scoring efficiency, he's averaging around 29 a game. Butler passes to Moody. Outside Pajemski. Green with a screen on Powell. Pajemski's shot is good.
And that's a defensive lapse. A shooter of his caliber can't be left wide open.
Outside Jaquez. Pass to Wiggins. Hero outside. To the inside. Powell. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Powell's got 5.
When he's not on the perimeter, this is where Powell is scoring, right near the hoop.
Outside Moody. Back to Curry. The 3-ball. Another missed shot. He's 1 of 5, looking shaky out there.
It's been an ugly quarter for him. Trying to shoot his way out of it. Might be time to work on the playmaking skills.
Outside Jaquez. Hero outside. Shot is up. Pajemski grabs the board. Warriors trail by 4. Pass to Green. Here's Curry. Launches a 3. Adebayo grabs the board. Adebayo's got 4 rebounds in the game. Hero, the pass to Jaquez. And here's Adebayo. He's covered by Curry. Out to Powell. The 3 is up. Sends it home from three-point land. Give him 8.
Outstanding long-range shooting here early. They already have hit multiple shots from downtown.
And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. And the Warriors make some changes. Horford comes in for Butler. And it's Buddy Hield in for Moody. And Miami also making a switch. Larson's checked in. Warriors trail by 7. Outside Pajemski. Outside Curry. Adebayo with a steal. Pass to Hero. And here's Jaquez. Now Adebayo. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot two. And no question, Bam Adebayo, one of the best all-around big men in the league.
And even as his efficiency has waned just a bit in recent years, he remains steady Eddie on a nightly basis. A two-way player who gives you a little of everything.
That one's off.
Yeah, Bam's a little undersized for his position, but he makes up for it with great effort, athleticism, and intensity.
The Heat making a switch here. Bears checked in. And he's good on the second. Warriors trail by 8. Hield with the ball. Looking at his stats, he's putting up about 7.5 per game. The kick out, Curry. And that comes off the assist by Green. Curry's gotten his second bucket on the night.
Yeah, what a find by Green. A big man with outstanding vision.
Outside Adebayo. Hero outside. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flowing rhythm to their offense.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Heat.
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
And from the jump, they've also clearly been focused on running effective plays here tonight. And there's been a lot of high-quality distribution from them on the floor.
Well, remember, Hero came into the league as a scorer, and he's only gotten better, continuing to round out his game.
Now here's Podziemski. His offense has been solid, scoring around 11.5 points a game. And a miss there on the triple.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Here's Larson. In his last outing, 16 points for him. Hero looking around. Pass to Jovic. Horford with a steal. Here's Green. Healed up top. Back to Podziemski. Now Healed. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And it's good with time running down on the shot clock. Heat leading by 6. Now here's Hero. He has 6.
And taking a look at this first half, they've just shown better shot selection.
Yeah, they've done a better job executing offensively, moving the ball and creating high percentage looks.
Hield fires from way outside. Can't drop the tough three-pointer. Miami has gone 4 of 5 from distance here in the first quarter. Hero outside. Pulls it from the top of the key, and the jumper falls for him. Hero's got 8 points.
And they're behind right now because they're failing to play quality defense. It's that simple.
Pass to Horford. 1:51 left in the first quarter of the game. And the basket by Hield.
Long-range shots like that, almost effortless for Hield. Every chance he gets, he'll take that shot.
Now here's Hero. Tight defense on him. And it's good. 2 points.
Yeah, this quarter's all about him. He's just dominating at the offensive end.
And here's Hield. He's got 5. Fires for 3. Jaquez grabs the board.
Already +5 in terms of rebound margin.
Hero outside. Three-pointer. Horford pulls it in. Warriors trail by 9. There's 57 seconds left in the first quarter. Hield from outside. No good. That's his third miss out of 5 attempts. And it's Jaquez with the ball for the Miami Heat. Their last encounter in Miami.
I love the defensive pressure they created in their last meeting, forcing turnovers and keeping the offense off kilter.
Well, when you can turn defense into offense like that, it certainly makes the game a lot easier.
Now here's Horford, still without a bucket. Hield passes to Green. Hield on the wing. Screen by Horford. Lets it go. And the basket by Hield. He's got 7.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Now Hero lets it go from deep. That one is off. And so it's Miami closing out this quarter with a 7-point lead. Getting lots of great looks, shooting it well. That's why they're up. We'll be right back. For those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And guys, what's your take on Miami so far?
Well, it's simple. Rebounding made all the difference in the first quarter. They really got after it.
Hey, look, it's simple. More rebounds means more possessions, and that's clearly been their priority.
Hield and Butler, they're the 2 and the 3. Jonathan Kuminga's out there with Al Horford, and it's Podziemski in at the point. That's the group for Golden State as we kick off the second quarter. Jovic, he's checked in for Miami. Podziemski with it. Pass to Hield. Outside Butler. Just 5 to shoot. There's the triple. Jimmy buckets with the tray.
Well, with that clock winding down, Butler is a great option. He can create on his own.
Now here's where. It's Powell on the wing, guarded by Hield. Out to Powell. Miami moving it around. The Heat need to get one up in a hurry. Where? The Warriors pull it in. Podziemski's got his 4th rebound in this one. There's the drive. Outside for Butler. Pass to Hield. From behind the arc. And the Warriors with another 3.
Yet no hesitation from the veteran Hield. A dangerous scorer in these catch-and-shoot situations.
It's Powell on the wing. Out left to the wing. Jovic passes to Powell. Here's Jovic. He's coming off a 13-point game against Oklahoma City. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Warriors trail by 4. Right now, firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, there's a nice flow to this offense right now.
Back to Horford. Fade away. Rebound Miami. They've led by as much as 10. And after this one, they're at home against Phoenix. And that kicks off a string of 3 home games for them. Pass to Larson. Now where? Back to Powell. Shoots off the step back. Count it. Powell's got 13 now.
Keep getting him the ball. He's been a huge part of this offense.
Golden State has gone 2 for 2 from the arc here in the second. And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. And when you're trying to slow down a great score, there are those shots you've just got to live with, Stan.
Well, look, B.A., You can't take away everything, particularly from the great players. I think when you're game planning, what you have to decide is just that. What can you live with and what do you want to take away? And you try to just make those great players a little bit less efficient. You're not going to shut them down, but maybe you can make them a little bit less efficient.
Now here's Kuminga, yet to see a basket. Now here's Butler. Here's Podziemski. And the Warriors miss again.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thanks a lot, guys. Bam Adebayo is now the Heat's all-time leader in double-doubles. Bam said, I want to be number one in some, if not all of these categories. I just have to keep improving and keep chipping away. And then it's just focusing on getting these wins. Back to you, Brian.
Good priorities. Thank you very much for the report, Allie. And the bucket counts, and he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play. And this is his first trip to the line tonight. And the Warriors make some changes. Green's checked in for Horford, and it's Curry in for Heel. And Miami with a change here, too. Tyler Hero's checked in for Larson.
One shot.
Well, Jonathan Kuminga is one of the most exciting young players in the league. He's long, explosive, and right now it's about adding to his game.
Now here's Hero. He's coming off a 19-point game against Oklahoma City. Nails it from beyond the arc. Hero's got 13 now.
Well, that's a breakdown defensively. Can't afford to give him those kind of looks.
Curry with it. Hero picks him up. Butler against Powell. And Butler is there for the flush.
Well, if you give Butler an opening, he will exploit the defense.
Pass to Ware. And here's Hero. Jaquez, the pass to Jovic. Here's Powell. Launches it. That one's off. His third miss out of 8 tries. Right side, Kuminga. Oh, so tough to stop Kuminga inside.
They've closed the gap over the last few possessions, but can they push through and grab the lead?
Well, with all the momentum they've built up, I don't see this run stopping anytime soon.
Beautiful setup on the alley-oop.
Great catch, great flush. And so Curry will bring it up for Golden State, trailing by 4. Pass to Butler. The rebound by Ware. Ware's got his 4th rebound in this one. And here's Hero. He's got 13. Powell serving the D. The 3 is up. It's rebounded by Jimmy Butler.
He's cold from distance here in the second quarter. May want to try a different approach moving forward.
Powell outside. Miami moving it around. And stolen by Green. Here's Kuminga. Wow, Kuminga gets back in a flash.
We talk about Green's defense often. There, using his instincts to pick the opposition's pocket. Great work.
The Heat with the lead. Hero outside. There, the screen. The 3. Kuminga pulls it in. The Warriors have gotten 6 of 9 attempts to go in the second. Looking good. Green, the pass to Curry. Kuminga with a screen on Hero. Back to Green. Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move! He's got a chance for one more at the line. That's on Khalil Ware. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. And the Warriors making a change here. Moody's checked in. Miami also changing it up. Bam Adebayo comes in for Jovic. And it's Andrew Wiggins in for Jaquez. And the free throw is good. Now leading by 1.
Yeah, in terms of winners in NBA history, few have the resume of Draymond Green.
Hero against Curry. Plenty of space. And it's cleared by Stephen Curry.
He's giving his all, but you can't force yourself back on track.
Kuminga, the pass to Curry. Curry buries the triple.
They're shooting the three extremely well this quarter. Be fun to see if they can keep it up.
Wiggins outside. Now here's where Green covering. For 3, Powell. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. You just missed it.
Kuminga finds Green. Green with a screen on Hero. Curry passes to Green. Now Curry. 9 points in the game. And here's Butler outside. Rebound Miami. Ware's got his 5th rebound in this one. Heat trail by 4. Pass to Powell. They need this. Keeps it alive. Controls the rebound and the putback. Ware's got 4 points this quarter.
Well, you have to love the hustle to follow it up there. Timed that tip perfectly.
Green with a screen on Wiggins. Back to Curry. Fires the 3. Oh, Curry doing what he does best.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of three-pointers.
Hero outside. Here's the 3. Rebounded by Green. The Warriors lead by 5. Curry looking it over. From deep. Another 3 for Golden State.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Wiggins outside. Back to Hero. Jacks up a 3. Jimmy Butler with a rebound. Butler's got 4 rebounds in the game. Down low. Here's Green. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. All right, guys, some stats here. The scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
Well, I've also really loved watching them connect from the in-between area. I mean, they're finding ways to do damage consistently from there.
Heat trail by 11. Mitchell with the ball. He's coming off a 13-point game against the Thunder in Oklahoma City. And again, no good by Miami. The Warriors shooting a terrific 58% from the floor. Look at Chef Curry cooking it up inside.
Much more efficient this quarter, feeling more and more confident.
And here's Hero. He'll bring it up for Miami. And here's a timeout from Eric Spoelstra now. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Man, it's been quite a game for Stephen Curry.
With the perimeter D struggling to stay connected to him, they're getting bombarded.
Horford, he's checked in for Jackson Davis. And here now are the teams that have made a difference with their defense in the past 10 games. Miami in second.
They've turned up the heat defensively over this last stretch, trying to force more turnovers. That's been their game.
Here's Mitchell. Checking his numbers. He's put up a little over 9 points a game. Here's Ware. Pass to Hero. Looking to win the run. And it's good on the lay-in. Hero's got 15 points.
Well, this team relies on Hero's offensive production, and tonight he has delivered.
Now here's Curry. Lets the three fly. Oh, that bucket gives him his 7th field goal in 12 tries.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Heat trail by 14. Hero outside. Pass to Adebayo. There's a minute 47 left in the second. Here's Ware. Banked it in off the glass. Ware's got 6 points in the quarter.
Well, he's playing great tonight, but not quite well enough to carry the entire team. They need to find some other contributors.
Now here's Curry. Give him 20. Can't get it to go. Shooting 7 for 13 from the field now. Pass to Hero. Yes, and it's Adebayo picking up the assist. 17 points for Tyler Hero.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. Yeah, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Adebayo against Green. The three from Curry. Curry with another miss. Heat trail by 10. Oh, Wiggins with the power game inside.
Yeah, that's on the defense there. Now, you can't let Wiggins get this kind of positioning inside.
There's 47 seconds left to play in the first half. Curry passes to Hield. Horford, a screen on Hero. Hield from outside. The rebound by Ware. Ware's got rebound number 8 now. Right side Adebayo. We've got 22 seconds left in the first half of this one. Ooh, an open look for Hero. Misses the jumper from the wing.
I'm sure he'd like to have that back. That's a missed opportunity.
Now here's Curry. Outside Hield. Beyond the arc. Sinks the tray. Hield's got 6 in the quarter.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't get a clean look.
Stephen Curry getting it done for the Golden State Warriors. Doing some damage from deep. He now has 5 3-pointers in the game. All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
I'm here with Coach Kerr. And Steve, what's your assessment of that first half of play and any changes in mind?
We'll see. We have to adjust during the game if we see something that's hurting us. But I thought the defense was pretty solid overall, and we'll see how it goes from here.
Okay, more of the same. Thanks, Coach.
Thanks very much, Allie. We'll be back soon to start the second half of basketball.
Hey folks, and welcome. This first half has been the Stephen Curry show. He has just been everywhere.
I've had some nights in my time. Nights when you feel like everything is going in. You know what I mean, Shaq? I think Steph has that feeling all the time.
Yeah, the example he sets is a very high bar.
And there's more NBA action in store for us tonight. Here are the games tipping off later. It'll be the Pelicans out at Smoothie King Center against the Nuggets. That one gets started at 8 p.m. Eastern Time.
Yeah, but I don't think this is going to be close.
And that's it for halftime. Thank you for joining us. We send you back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Stephen Curry having a dominant impact in this game.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
Yeah, and in terms of slowing him down, I think they're going to have to change things up. Give him some different looks.
And let's take a look at Miami. They've got Bam Adebayo, Norman Powell out there with Andrew Wiggins. Then there's Tyler Hero, and it's Mitchell in at the point. Hero finds Powell. No good on the three. The Warriors lead by 11. To the paint. Oh, look at Draymond flexing with that finish.
And Green loves flexing on the defense. Welcomes the contact and overpowers it.
Hero outside. Back to Mitchell. Miami moving it around. Hero on the wing. Moody defends. Hero, no good. And it's Green with the ball for Golden State. Following this one, they host the Trailblazers. And here's Curry for three. And that comes off the assist by Green. Green's got 3 assists in the game. A little over a minute gone here in the second half. Powell for 3. Nails it from 3. Powell's got 16 points now.
Well, how about the response by Powell? Answering the call with the 3 of his own.
Pass to post. Back to Curry. To the middle. 6 on the shot clock. And Post gets it to go.
They are on fire to start this second half. 3 for 3 and looking totally in sync.
And here's Mitchell. Pass to Hero. No stopping him there. Jams it in, and he's fouled. An opportunity in a three-point play. It's going to go on Moses Moody, and this is his second attempt at the line tonight.
Tyler Hero, 1 shot.
1 shot.
And that one falls for Hero.
Well, what you have to love about Hero is how confident he is. Some of the shots he takes and makes demonstrate that to a T.
Now here's Curry. Give him 23. Oh, Curry just weaving his way through traffic. Still knocks it in.
They haven't missed a beat coming out of the locker room. A perfect 4 for 4.
Powell outside. Adebayo, a screen on Butler. Powell's shot is off. The Warriors lead by 14. Butler on the wing. Powell covers. The floater and the layup by Butler. 9 points in the game.
And right now, that's 5 buckets in a row. Looking like a well-oiled machine coming out of the break.
Wiggins for 3. It's rebounded by Golden State. Butler's got 5 rebounds tonight. And there's the foul. It'll go on Norman Powell. That's his first foul. Pajemski's checked in for the Warriors.
Substitution for your Warriors. Number 2, Brandon Pajemski.
Right around 3 minutes into this second half. Butler on the wing. Green with a screen on Wiggins. Here's Butler, and it's Butler with the jam.
You gotta be impressed with Jimmy's play off pick and roll action. He's so skilled at creating his shot.
And the shot's good by Wiggins.
Yeah, that's what they want to see. He has to start asserting himself. They need him to take command of this game.
Butler passes to Curry. Three-pointer. And the three-pointer goes. Curry's got 28 points for the game.
They couldn't have asked for a better start to the second half. They've been perfect from the field so far.
Goes up. Hero, no good. The Warriors lead by 19. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thank you, Brian. Well, Draymond Green is getting serious in the weight room. He said, one thing I learned is you have to lift weights. I was always naturally strong, so I was like, what do I need to lift for? These guys can't move me right now. But your body needs to be able to withstand the pounding of a long season. Back to you.
Okay, Allie, thanks a lot.
Well, he is a multi-dimensional scorer. Hero taking his work down the lane.
Back to Curry. 6 to shoot. Off the mark there with a 3. Heat trail by 17. Adebayo finds Mitchell. Adebayo, a screen on Curry. From deep, Mitchell. He buries it from 3. Mitchell's got 6.
You're leaving him all alone? Good luck. He's going to drill that every time.
Green with a screen on Mitchell. Mitchell against Curry. Outside Butler. Takes the 3. Powell pulls it in. And here's Powell. He'll bring it up for the Heat. Adebayo passes to Powell. Hero for 3. And the Heat, another 3.
The three-point shooting has been on point here in the second half.
Outside Pajemski. The 3 from Curry. And that comes off the assist by Green. Curry's got 11 here in the quarter alone.
When you get faced up at one end, you want to get it back at the other.
A bit of a duel going on between them. Came down the floor looking for immediate payback.
Now here's Hero. Powell for 3. That shot is off.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Outside Moody. There's the 3. Rebound Miami. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Warriors. Let's take this time to see the teams who were picking the most pockets over the past month. Miami, 3rd.
They've really gotten after it at the defensive end, and that's been generating turnovers.
And the Warriors making a switch here. Warford's checked in. Jaime Jaquez is checked in for Miami. Now Curry. Give him 31 now. Butler with the ball. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Butler. And now a chance to see what's coming up for the Miami Heat. On Tuesday, they'll be playing against Devin Booker and the Phoenix Suns. Then on Thursday, they'll be facing Jason Tatum and the Boston Celtics.
And you know, for that matchup with the Thunder, a win for them in that one would be huge. Lots of bragging rights when you take down the top team in the league.
Heat trail by 14. Here's Powell. 16 points for him. Hero outside. 4-3. Gets the 3 to fall. Hero's got 11 here in the quarter alone.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
Outside, Green. Back to Curry from outside the arc. And that one's good. And Green with the assist. Green's got his 5th assist in this one. Pass to Powell. Adebayo feeling it out a bit. From deep. Powell, that's good. Powell's got 19 points.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
And Steve Kerr wants a timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy.
Okay, fans, put your hands together. Warriors girls.
The Warriors lead by 11. Now here's Curry. He's got 34. Yep, it finally drops after rolling around the rim. Curry's got 36 points.
He's been in total control offensively, and the defense has had no answers.
Back to Hero. Outside Jaquez. Pass to Hero. Clock at 6. Inside, Adebayo. Nice D from Horford.
That's not a bad shot at all. It just didn't go in. Sometimes the process is right, and you still get a bad result.
Now Curry. Outside, Green. Screen by Horford. Three-pointer. Adebayo grabs the board. Adebayo's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Wiggins. Oh, and look at the strength of Wiggins right there.
Never afraid of a little physical play, Wiggins embraces the challenge of scoring on a tough defense.
Hero against Curry. Outside Butler. The 3 is up. The rebound by Wiggins. Heat trail by 11. Pass to Powell. Itaquez on the wing. Wiggins against Green. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. Horford, a screen on Hero. Down low. And Horford powers it home.
Well, look, if you're facing Horford in that two-man action, you have to track him off the pick.
And here's a timeout from Eric Spoelstra now. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. A big group substitution here from Miami. Ware's checked in for Bam Adebayo. Jovic comes in for Andrew Wiggins. Larson's checked in for Powell. And Yakichonis subbed in for Hero. Here's Jaquez. Still no points. Outside Pajemski. Pass to Horford. Out of bounds. It'll be Miami's ball.
That's a careless pass and a wasted possession. That's just unnecessary.
Miami making a switch here. Smith's checked in. Heat trail by 13. Here's Jovic. Back to Smith. From downtown. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Earlier in the game, they led by 19. Outside heel. From behind the arc. He's got it. 6 of 10 now.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Well, what I love about his three-point shooting is the spacing that he's adding. It makes things a lot easier for everyone else.
The Warriors lead by 16. Up top, Pajemski, covered by Smith. Pass to Heel. And here's Horford. The 3. And it's Miami with a rebound. Ware's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Smith outside. Here's Larson. They set the screen. Just 5 on the clock. The 3. Pajemski grabs the board. The Warriors shooting 59% in this one. A good average. Up and in on the layup. Pajemski's got 5 points.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this deficit.
Larson, no good. And so Kuminga will bring it up for the Warriors. It's an 18-point lead. Pajemski's shot is good. Pajemski's got 5 points in the quarter.
Look, you love to see this kind of team chemistry. Let's see more of that.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Smith outside. Out to the wing to win the drought. Larson, no good.
And he's still scoreless in this quarter. And at this point, they can use every point they can get.
Outside Pajemski. Horford, right side. Out to Kuminga. Fires from deep. Yes, great play by Horford to set him up. Horford's got 4 assists in the game.
And it hasn't just been their stellar offense. Their defense has been effective as well.
Great example of how to build a lead and then sustain it. You win games on both ends of the floor.
And 3 quarters of play in the books. This one's all but over already. The Warriors on top, delivering the blowout. We've got more in store for you right after this. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
Well, it's one of the core parts of the game. Reading the defense and creating an easy bucket for your teammate. That is pretty.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the 4th quarter, but stranger things have happened. Butler out there with Jonathan Kuminga. Then it's Buddy Hield. Then there's Brandon Pajemski. So that's the group out there for Golden State.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
Powell outside. Miami moving it around. And for most NBA teams, the draft is the best path to acquiring an NBA superstar. But it's not enough to get that high pick. You got to get that one right, Stan.
Absolutely, BA. And look, some of them are easy. Some of the top picks just stand out, and they're really, really easy. But some of them are very, very difficult, and especially as you move down even to the 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th picks. And the guys that hit on those are the guys that end up with the stars.
So it's Miami now. To the inside. Pass to Larson. There's a screen. Here's Jovic. No one near him. And he can't get that one. To the paint. Here's Butler. And it's Butler with the jam.
Oh, that was nasty. A 2-hand mega slam.
Man, I don't think anyone was going to stop him there. Pass to Jovic. Now here's Powell for 3. Pajemski grabs the board. Pajemski's got rebound number 7 tonight. Butler taking his time here. Oh, that bucket gives him his 7th field goal in 12 tries.
It doesn't matter what angle you give him. When Butler gets inside, you know he's going to convert.
Here's Larson, defended by Pajemski. Pass to Powell. Here's Jovic. Now Powell, guarded by Hield. To stop the run. Powell's shot is off.
Might be time for a little different approach. His shot hasn't been falling here in the 2nd half.
Pajemski with it. Picked up by Powell. And they say that leadership starts at the top, Stan. How does great ownership and the front office permeate an organization?
Well, you're absolutely right, BA. Leadership starts at the top. And the best owners in this league go out and get great people, and then they empower them. They don't micromanage. They get people to work and use their expertise to build the organization.
Steps back. Butler finds Kuminga. It's tipped. And so it looks like the Warriors will retain possession here. Al Horford checked in for Jimmy Butler. And Miami also making a switch. Tyler Heroes checked in for Jovic. Outside Hield. This one for 3. Powell pulls it in. Powell's got 4 rebounds in the game. Hero on the wing. Defended by Pajemski. Can he keep it going? Hero, no good. The Warriors have got 3 of 6 shots to go in this fourth quarter. Out to Hield. And here's Podziemski. Horford outside. Shot clock at 6. Outside Hield. Rebound Miami. Now Ware. Pass to Hero. Now Ware. Powell outside. Knocks down the long J. Powell's got 9 points here in the second half.
Well, that's what Powell does. Uses his accuracy from range to create space for this offense.
And here's Horford. Fires the 3. Out of bounds. It'll be Miami's ball.
And even when you've got some room for error, you hate to see this. Miscommunication resulting in the turnover.
Spencer's checked in for the Warriors. And Miami with a change here too. Adebayo's checked in. The Heat have gone 2 for 7 from the field here in the fourth. Not great. Powell outside. Ware with it. Now Horford defending. Hero for 3. Counted from distance. Hero's got 31.
They're improving, but still find themselves behind.
Yeah, it'll take time. They need to keep stringing together positive possessions. And defensively, they need stops.
And Steve Kerr calls timeout. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error. And the Warriors making a switch here. Podziemski's checked in. Andrew Wiggins checked in for Miami. Grant, the NBA has made it clear it's an 82-game league with its participation policy levying fines for teams resting star players.
Yeah, BA. But, at the same time, we've seen some, advocating for reducing the number of games, like Warriors coach Steve Kerr. They're arguing for quality over quantity. We'll see how it plays out. And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
To the inside to end the drought. And there's Kuminga. That one's good on the assist by Hield.
And I think Kuminga is at best down low in the paint.
Wiggins outside. Miami moving it around. Pass to Hero. Releases. Offensive board. Adebayo. And there's 2. Work on the glass, paying off that time.
And there's not a ton of time left, but they're still in the game.
It's Podziemski on the wing. He's guarded by Hero. Outside Hield. Rebound Miami. Ware's got a rebound number 12 here already in the game. Hero outside. Back to Ware. Pass to Powell. Hero for 3. And again, it's Miami from deep. Here's Podziemski. Outside Hield. Here's the 3. Hits a 3-pointer. Hield's got 6 points in the quarter.
And both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Hero outside. And the Heat, another 3.
All 5 of the last buckets they've given up have been from downtown.
The Warriors lead by 17. Pass to Horford. Right side, Kuminga. With the teardrop. The shot, no good. Good D by Adebayo. The Heat have gotten 7 to go out of 13 attempts during the fourth. Hero, the pass to Adebayo. For three, Powell. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Pajimski with it. Horford outside. Pass to Kuminga. Yes! Great play by Horford to set him up. Horford's got 5 assists in the game. The Heat on offense. They're on a 19-7 run. And so it's Eric Spoelstra with the timeout here. He was quite emphatic, demanding the timeout, clearly wanting to address strategy with his team. Featured players tonight earns our Player of the Game award, Stephen Curry.
This is special. We are witnessing a legendary performance here tonight. He is like levels above everyone else on the floor. Something must have clicked for him in warm-ups tonight. He's just come out and he has run wild.
You know, I got to applaud his incredible energy out there tonight. Losing again was not an option for him. He wouldn't settle for anything other than a win. Here's Powell. Outside Mitchell. Pass to Adebayo. The three ball. Rebounded by Green.
And they're +5 on the boards after that rebound.
Now here's Curry. Green with a screen on Mitchell. Curry against Mitchell. Fires for three. Adebayo grabs the board. Adebayo's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Hero, screen on Curry. Mitchell, the pass to Hero. And again, no good by Miami.
Finding space on the perimeter, but he couldn't capitalize.
Outside Curry. From the arc. Adebayo grabs the board. Adebayo's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Hero outside. Powell outside. Adebayo a screen on Butler. Powell outside. 4 on the clock. Warriors with the rebound.
Uh-oh. Did he change his mind on the way up? I think he did.
Outside Moody. Outside Curry. The 3 is up. And again for 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Powell outside. Pass to Wiggins to win the cold spell. A rebound by Moody.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Outside Butler. Now here's Post. Outside Curry. There's the triple. And that one's good. And Green with the assist. Curry's got 6 points in the quarter.
Look at how solid Curry's motion is. Almost like he could have done that blindfolded.
Wiggins outside. Pass to Adebayo. A minute 37 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Nifty move. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A 3-point play opportunity. Well, Coach, the younger generation in the NBA just continues to get better and better.
Yeah, it's like anything, B.A. I mean, evolution is something that's real, right? People evolve and get better and build on the people ahead of them. You learn from the people ahead of you. The players watch guys as they grow up, and then they learn to do things. The next generation learns from them, and the skill level just continues to improve.
The Warriors lead by 22.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Warriors.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
Looking at this year so far, this will make 22 wins for them.
And that's an important win. You never like to lose 2 in a row to a team, especially if you only see them 3 times.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Stephen Curry.
Well, offensively, they needed him to be aggressive, and he delivered. What a game.
Back to Mitchell. Wiggins passes to Mitchell. Hero for 3. Not going to go that time.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Powell with a steal. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Outside Adebayo. Back to Powell. Ooh, nice concentration to hit the double clutch layup.
Well, it doesn't take much for Powell to catch fire. And when this happens, there's little you can do to stop it.
Here's Melton. And so Golden State takes this one, and by a big margin. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They didn't. Just a tremendous team effort. Once they had that big lead, they were not going to let the visitors back into the game.
Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
Jimmy, congrats on the win. What did it take to get it done tonight?
A lot of heart. Our teammates fought hard throughout the whole game, and everybody had a tough matchup. They manned up. Hey, we did what we were supposed to do.
Congrats on the win.
All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that's